But first, a jury returned a guilty verdict in Hunter Hobbs's murder trial. They deliberated for an hour and a half before returning the verdict on 7 charges. 2 News Oklahoma's Shay Smith was in the courtroom all week and, of course, in the courtroom again today. She joins us live after talking with one of the victims' families after the verdict. Shay?
This afternoon, a jury found Hunter Hobbs guilty in connection to the murders of Kelly Lansaw Davis and Caleb Collier. Now, Hobbs was found guilty on 7 counts, one of them being felony murder in Indian country, and then also obstruction of justice by killing a victim. Now, prosecutors say that he killed one of the men to prevent them from going to the police about the robbery. Today, after the verdict was read, I spoke to Kelly Lansaw Davis's family.
He was an amazing dad. He always cared about his kids.
Kelly Lansaw Davis would have turned 22 this year. He and his girlfriend would have celebrated their children's 5th and 4th birthdays.
He wanted to be the dad that he never had, and they took that from him. All he cared about was his girlfriend and his kids, and his mom and his sister.
But on May 13th, 2021, Lansaw Davis's life was violently taken. His Aunt Amanda and Mother Joanna sat through the entire 5-day trial this week, listening to witness testimony and watching the evidence be presented to the jury.
It was hard. I mean, I never expected to see little Peanut like that. I wanted to make sure that they seen that Peanut had people out there, one that cared about him.
Today, Hunter Hobbs was found guilty in the shooting deaths of Lansaw Davis and his friend Caleb Collier. Hobbs was also found guilty on 6 other counts.
It feels good, knowing that he is having to be held accountable for it. Whenever it first happened, I didn't think that anything was going to happen. I really didn't.
But for the Lansaw family, this painful chapter still isn't closed.
No.
No.
Not until sentencing is done.
And one question still remains for them, and perhaps always will. Why? But the family says one thing is for certain. Do you feel like justice was served today?
Yes.
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 Now the judge will determine Hobbs's sentencing, and at the sentencing hearing, the victims' families will get a chance to speak. Now that is set for some time at the end of next year. Live in Tulsa, Shay Smith, 2 News Oklahoma.